Wild weather lashing the state has caused widespread misery and disruption, and for one family has led to an unimaginable tragedy. The bodies of a father and son have been found after their car plunged into a swollen river at St Albans, north of Sydney. Another son was able to escape from the car and swim to safety.
Swollen by days of heavy rain, the Macdonald River was the focus of a desperate search. Shortly before midnight, a car carrying a father and his two adult sons hit a tree and slid down the muddy bank into the river below.
Local police attended and found that a car had crashed into the river before one occupant had exited and made it to the riverbank.
The 24-year-old son managed to raise the alarm. Police divers were at the scene this morning. A few hours later came the news that two bodies had been found. And on the other side of Sydney, the driver of this van became stranded trying to cross a flooded causeway at Wallandilly.
The water had reached the headlights of his vehicle, and New South Wales SES volunteers attended and were able to rescue him through a tethered approach.
A lucky escape from a treacherous situation. Sydney woke to another downpour.
It's my day off and it's terrible, but I know. But it is what it is. What can we do?
There was more morning misery for people going to work and to school. The entire city was engulfed in a rain cloud. At Parramatta, ferries were cancelled.
They say Melbourne's crazy, come to Sydney. Come to Sydney.
Across the state, overnight rains were in many cases lighter than forecast. But with soil saturated and rivers full, it doesn't mean the danger has passed.
This remains a significant weather event and a flooding event across a vast area of northwest New South Wales and pretty much the whole coast.
Port Macquarie had some of the heaviest falls overnight. Many residents are still recovering from flooding earlier this year.
My heart goes out to the community because it's just consistent rain, and every time they try and put a foot forward or do step forward, they then go two steps backwards.
For dairy farmer Bobby Buttsworth on the mid-north coast, there was a sense of deja vu.
After the big floods in May, we sort of recovered from the water getting away, and we've had to re-sow all our pasture again and trying to boost it with fertiliser, and it's all being inundated again.
And it's a similar story in the state's northwest. It was just 3 weeks ago where Tamworth's Peel River reached a peak of 6 metres, submerging much of what you see where I'm standing right now. But with the rain expected to continue to fall, attention's now turned to Gunnedah, about an hour west, with several watch and acts already in place. Weekend sports fixtures are looking unlikely, but some respite is expected in coming days. James Paris, ABC News.
Well, let's check the latest conditions with our meteorologist Tom Saunders. Tom, this weather system has broken records.
Macquarie, rain has been relentless for weeks now along the New South Wales coast, and in the 24 hours to 9 a.m, Port Macquarie drenched by 148 millimetres. That's an all-time August record with data back to 1871. Sydney picked up 82 millimetres, the heaviest August rain in 18 years. And with further rain tumbling down today, Sydney's monthly total now exceeds 350 millimetres. That's the third highest since 1900. For Port Macquarie, another 70 millimetres today has lifted its August total to the wettest in 126 years. Now, here is the current flood situation. A major flood warning for the Nimoy River, moderate for the Peel River, and a flood watch or minor flooding elsewhere. And further heavy rain is possible this evening from Ulladulla right up to the Queensland border. However, the drenching will finally ease overnight as the rain band edges off the coast, although some showers will continue to impact coastal areas through Friday and into the weekend.